Hello everyone, welcome to your very own YouTube channel CA Weekly. Here we discuss the top current affair of every month on a weekly basis. This is the fifth part of September. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe it, and if you like the video, please share it among your friends and also try to answer the questions I ask in between. So let's see the fifth part of September. Which country has withdrawn the e-visa facilities to the UK and Canadian citizens? It's India. So this can be termed as a reciprocal treatment because United Kingdom and Canada has put similar restrictions post-COVID, and the citizens of India had to face many problems. So India also decided to withdraw the e-visa facility, and now the citizens of UK and Canada will have to apply for the regular sticker visa from the Indian embassy. India will provide a stay visa to the nationals of which country? So the Ministry of Home Affairs has decided to provide the stay visa to all the Afghanistan citizens who are staying in India due to Taliban situation. Which one has launched a new mobile app Pragati for the exclusive use of its development officers? It's LIC. So LIC has launched a mobile app called Pragati for its development officers. The full form of Pragati is Performance Review Application Growth and Trend Indicator. I shall repeat it. Performance Review Application Growth and Trend Indicator. Pragati by LIC. Casimir Oye Maba, who died at the age of 79 after contracting coronavirus, was former Prime Minister of which country? So he was the former Prime Minister of Gabon. Gabon is a country in Central Africa and its capital is Libreville. And the currency is Central African franc, CFA. Casimir Oye Maba, Gabon. Which company has recently launched the world's first all-civilian crew into the Earth orbit under the mission named Inspiration 4? It's SpaceX. So SpaceX has recently launched the world's first all-civilian crew into the Earth orbit. So this mission Inspiration 4 was a charitable mission and it consists of all civilian crew members. All these civilian members, there were 4 civilian members and they were given a commercial astronaut training for this mission. The CEO of SpaceX is Elon Musk. Who has been named as the mentor of the Indian cricket men's team for the ICC T20 World Cup 2021? It's MS Dhoni. So MS Dhoni, the former Indian skipper, will be seen in a new role. Who won the Asian Snooker Championship 2021? So Pankaj Advani defeated Amir Sarkhosh to win the Asian Snooker Championship 2021. It's his second consecutive win. He won the Asian Snooker Championship 2019 also. Pankaj Advani. The Niti Aayog has signed an agreement with which edutech giant under which students of class 6 to 12 in government schools will get free access to the company's premium learning resources. It's Byju's. I discussed this question in the previous part. Which state has declared Cooper Mahseer, locally named as Ketli, as the state fish? It's Sikkim. So Sikkim has declared Cooper Mahseer as the state fish because it has high market value and it is highly preferred by the public, and also to give emphasis on its conservation. Cooper Mahseer. CM of Sikkim is PS Golai and the governor is Ganga Prasad. Which country has been barred from participating in the Winter Olympics in Beijing in 2022? It's North Korea. Who has been appointed as a Sustainable Development Goals advocate ahead of the start of the 76th UN General Assembly? It's Kailash Satyarthi. Kailash Satyarthi is a Nobel laureate, and what exactly are SDG advocates? So these are famous people who use their influence to promote the sustainable development goals for the people and the planet. We all know that there are 17 SDGs, and also remember a book by Kailash Satyarthi, COVID-19 Crisis of Civilization and Solutions. COVID-19 Crisis of Civilizations and Solutions. Kailash Satyarthi. Hathai chili, which has been granted the GI tag belongs to which state? The answer is Manipur. So, two famous products of Manipur, the Hathai chili and the Mandarin orange, have got the GI tag. Tamenglong, Mandarin orange, and the Hathai chili, which is found in Manipur's Ukrul district, and it is known for its unique flavor. The Hathai chili and the other is Tamenglong Mandarin orange. Who became chess grandmaster after he crossed the ELO rating of 2500? It's R. Raja Ritwik. Who authored the book titled Shining Sikh Youth of India? It's Dr. Prableen Singh, and the Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has launched this book at New Delhi. Who is the author of the book titled The Three Khans and the Emergence of New India? It's Kaveri Bamzai. She is a senior journalist and she has written about the rise of the career of the three Khans, Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan and Amir Khan. Justin Trudeau has won the Prime Minister election in which country? It's Canada. So Justin Trudeau has become the Prime Minister of Canada for third time. Who became the fastest Indian to summit two peaks located in Africa and Russia? It's Geeta Samota. So Geeta Samota is a CISF official and she has become the fastest Indian to summit two peaks located in Africa and Russia. In Africa, it's the Mount Kilimanjaro, which is the highest peak of Africa, located in Tanzania, and in Russia, it's Mount Elbrus. The archaeologists from the Archaeological Survey of India discovered the Shankh Lipi inscription on the stairs of an ancient temple in which state? It's Uttar Pradesh. So, the archaeologists from the Archaeological Survey of India have discovered this Shankh Lipi inscription, which is also known as shell script, and this inscription belongs to the Gupta dynasty, and it mentions about Kumar Gupta first, who was the ruler of Gupta dynasty. Shankh Lipi, Uttar Pradesh. Which country was officially admitted as the ninth full member of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization? It's Iran. So the 21st summit of SCO was held in Dushanbe, Tajikistan, and Iran was officially admitted as the ninth full member of SCO. Samudra Shakti is a bilateral exercise of India with which other country? It's Indonesia. So Samudra Shakti was conducted between 20th September to 22nd September in the Sunda Strait, which is in Java Sea. Also remember, India and Indonesia conduct a joint military exercise known as Garud Shakti and India-Indonesia Corpet exercise, which is a maritime exercise. India-Indonesia Corpet exercise and Garud Shakti. Don't confuse it with Garud. Garud is a bilateral air exercise between India and France. Okay, so Samudra Shakti is India and Indonesia. The National Florence Nightingale Award 2020 was awarded to whom by President Ramnath Kovind? So it was awarded to Brigadier S.V. Saraswati. She is the Deputy Director General of Military Nursing Services. What is the rank of India in the Global Innovation Index Rankings 2021? So it was 46th rank. And the Global Innovation Index was topped by Switzerland. Global Innovation Index rankings is released by World Intellectual Property Organization, which has its headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland. Each year, the International Day of Peace is observed on which date? It's September 21st. And the theme for International Day of Peace was Recovering Better for an Equitable and Sustainable World. International Day of Peace, September 21st. Which country may become the world's third largest importer by 2050 according to a document launched by the UK's Department of International Trade? It's India. Sheikh Hasina, who has been conferred with the SDG Progress Award, is from which country? Sheikh Hasina is the Prime Minister of Bangladesh. Who has been appointed the subsequent Chief of Air Staff? It's V.R. Chaudhary. So, the Vice Chief of the Indian Air Force, Air Marshal Vivek Ram Chaudhary, has been appointed the subsequent Chief of Air Staff. How many beaches in India have received the Blue Flag certification? So, a total of 10 beaches have received the Blue Flag certification. The recent two beaches which have got this certification is Kovalam Beach in Tamil Nadu and the Eden Beach in Puducherry. And what exactly is a Blue Flag certification? Well, it's an internationally recognized eco label that is accorded based on 33 criteria which are divided basically into four major heads. And what are the four major heads? So the first is environment, education and information. The second is bathing water quality. The third is environment management. And the fourth is conservation and safety services at the beach. So if a particular beach meets all these criteria, it is accorded the Blue Flag certification. And on the lines of Blue Flag certification, India has also launched its own eco label called the BEAMS. Remember, it's very important. What is the full form of BEAMS? Beach Environment and Aesthetics Management Services. Beach Environment and Aesthetic Management Services. Okay. And the Blue Flag certification is given by a Denmark based non-profit organization called the Foundation for Environment Education. Foundation for Environment Education. Remember all the facts, they're very important. Gordon Brown, who has been appointed as an ambassador for global health financing by WHO, is from which country? So he is the former Prime Minister of United Kingdom, Gordon Brown. An electronic park is going to be set up in which state? So this electronic park will come up in Uttar Pradesh alongside the Yamuna Expressway Industrial Development Authority, YEDA. This electronic park will come up in Yamuna Expressway Industrial Development Authority, which is very close to Noida. Write the full form of Noida in the comment section. The Indian Institute of Advanced Studies IIAS was opened for visitors almost after a gap of over 5 months in which city? It's Shimla. So the Indian Institute of Advanced Studies was closed due to the COVID-19 pandemic and it has now been opened after a gap of 5 months. The raise of Lake Tanganyika has forced 1 lakh people to migrate. The lake is in which country? So the Lake Tanganyika is situated in Burundi and Burundi is a country in East Africa. It's a small landlocked country in East Africa and Lake Tanganyika is the world's deepest freshwater lake, Lake Tanganyika. And this report has been published by Save the Children charity. Save the Children charity. This data has been released by Save the Children charity. Lake Tanganyika, Burundi. Rocky Mountain Institute, along with which think tank, has launched an initiative to promote zero pollution delivery vehicles by working with consumers and industry. So, Rocky Mountain Institute has partnered with Niti Aayog. Rocky Mountain Institute is an institute in United States. The first edition of the Himalayan Film Festival 2021 will begin from 24th to 28th September in which state? It's Ladakh. So the first edition of the Himalayan Film Festival will take place in Leh Ladakh and the Union Minister for Information and Broadcasting Mr. Anurag Thakur will inaugurate this Himalayan Film Festival. Which company has appointed former IAS officer Rajiv Agrawal as the Director of Public Policy? It's Facebook India. A new extinct species of hybodont shark has been discovered in which state by researchers from the Geological Survey of India? It's Rajasthan. So the researchers of Geological Survey of India with the team of IIT Roorkee has found a new species of the hybodont shark in the Jaisalmer Basin of Rajasthan. Jaisalmer Basin of Rajasthan. What is the official motto of the Beijing 2020 Winter Olympics? It's Together for a Shared Future. Who has been chosen for the 2021 Changemaker Award for her work promoting good health and well-being by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation? She is Feroz Feze Behter. She comes from Bangladesh. Which state has burned 2479 rhino horns on September 22nd on account of World Rhino Day? It's Assam. So the government of Assam has burned about 2479 horns just to bust the myth that the horns of rhinoceroses are storehouses of medicinal properties. This is one of the core reasons for the poaching of rhinoceroses in Assam, and it was one of its unique event where about 247 rhino horns were burned at a sports ground publicly just to bust this myth. Assam has two famous wildlife sanctuary. The first is the Kaziranga National Park and the other is Orang National Park, both famous for one-horned rhinoceroses. Stefan Yanev has been appointed as the caretaker Prime Minister of which country? Bulgaria. Stefan Yanev has been appointed as the caretaker Prime Minister of Bulgaria. A unique project titled Mobile Music Bus, a mobile music classroom and recording studio has been launched in which state? It's Delhi. So the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, Mr. Manish Sisodia, who is also the Education Minister, has launched this unique project called Mobile Music Bus. Which one is the world's most dominant coronavirus variant? It's the Delta variant. So WHO has recently said that the Delta variant is the most dominant coronavirus variant and it has surpassed the Gamma, Alpha and Beta variants of the coronavirus. Who has grabbed the 24th world title when he triumphed at the IBSF 6 Red Snooker World Cup? It's Pankaj Advani. Which country has elected as the external auditor to the International Atomic Energy Agency? It's India. And where is the headquarters of International Atomic Energy Agency? It's in Vienna, the capital city of Austria. As per the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, India is all set and is on the proper track to become industrial trans fat free by 2020. So the answer was already in the question. Well, trans fat is a very unhealthy fat which is responsible for many health issues like heart attack and obesity. So India is all set to become industrial trans fat free by the year 2022. The world's highest electric vehicle charging station was inaugurated in which state? It's Himachal Pradesh. So at 500 feet, the world's highest electric vehicle charging station will come up at Kaza. Kaza in the Lahaul and Spiti district of Himachal Pradesh. Remember the place, Kaza, in the Lahaul and Spiti district of Himachal Pradesh. World's highest electric vehicle charging station. Who has released the book titled Jungle Lama? So the author of Jungle Lama is Amitav Ghosh. Who will head the 12-member committee to develop new curriculum for school, early childhood, teacher and adult education? It's Dr. K. Kasturirangan. Remember, Dr. K. Kasturirangan was also the head of the committee which drafted the new education policy 2020. Dr. K. Kasturirangan. Shri G. Kishan Reddy led the foundation stone for the development of Parshuram Kund in which state? So it's Arunachal Pradesh. Parshuram Kund is a very famous Hindu pilgrim site located in the Lohit River. Parshuram Kund, Arunachal Pradesh. Who will release his new novel titled 400 Days? It's Chetan Bhagat. 400 Days. And Chetan Bhagat's every novel is associated with a number. One entered the call center, two states, three mistakes of my life. So it will be easy to remember. 400 Days, Chetan Bhagat. Who is the author of the book titled The Long Game? How the Chinese Negotiate with India? It's Vijay Gokhale. Vijay Gokhale is the former Foreign Secretary of India, and he has written the book The Long Game: How the Chinese Negotiate with India. Also remember his book The Tiananmen Square. The Tiananmen Square, The Making of City Square in Beijing. It was his first book which was published in this month only. Tiananmen Square. In India, the Antyodaya Divas is observed every year on which date? So it is observed on 25th of September to mark the birth anniversary of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay, Antyodaya Divas. Which country declared all transactions involving cryptocurrencies illegal? It's China. Who has launched a new space startup called Privateer Space? It's Steve Wozniak, who is the co-founder of Apple. Sorry, he's the co-creator of Apple, Steve Wozniak. And the other three already have a aerospace company. Richard Branson has the Virgin Galactic, Elon Musk, SpaceX, and Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin. So, Privateer Space, Steve Wozniak. Ministry of Defense has ordered how many main battle tanks MBT's Arjun Mk1A for the Indian Army? So, a total of 118 battle tanks will be procured by the Ministry of Defense. Remember the name of the battle tank? Arjun Mk1A. The Indian Prime Minister is to bring how many artifacts and antiquities from the USA? A total of 157 artifacts and antiquities will be brought by the Indian Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, and these artifacts and antiquities will be from Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. They will be cultural artifacts. Who is the author of the book titled The Fractured Himalaya: How the Past Shadows the Present and India-China Relations? It's Nirupama Roy. She was also the former Foreign Secretary of India, and she has served as the Indian ambassador in China, Sri Lanka, and other countries as well.